What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this one here, we're going to be taking a look at the new floors in Shadowland. I completely forgot about Shadowland. As you can see, there's only 4 hours left, or 4.5 hours. So yeah, I don't know, I completely skipped my mind, or I thought I had already completed it. But anyway, I can go over the new floors here. Sadly, this won't be out in time for this reset here, so you're probably going to see this video tomorrow after reset. But anyway, I wanted to see how difficult these new floors were, if they were going to be a challenge or not. And also, I haven't done a Shadowland video in a while, so I have a few videos where I just go through 1 through 30 a few times with different teams, and then when Infinite came out, I have a few of those where I think only 2 of those where I pushed up a little bit high. As you can see, I got to 87, whereas I maxed out at last time I tried to push. Let me know if you want me to do another video where I just go all the way up as high as I can with my roster. So I try to min-max so you can kind of see me use some characters 1 through 30 that I normally wouldn't use, because normally I just use some strong characters 1 through 30 to just go through, and then for Infinite I just do a few floors and I just use 3 characters at a time, so I don't try to maximize my roster. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing another video about that, because I haven't done one in a while, let me know. But for now, let's go ahead and hop in here. So stage 30, we have an entry mode here. We have, looks like 3 new entry mode stages, because I don't remember these before. We might have had the Thor one, actually. Anyway, it's universal types have an advantage here. Got villains have an advantage. And then we have villains again, eh? Okay. Interesting. So we get, what do we get? 130 Black Antimatter, 130 Chaos Nordstones. I'm not sure why they always keep these the same, because Chaos Nordstones are actually a little more valuable if you're just using them for leveling up characters, getting them to level 70, because it gives you more per Nordstone on the percentage than it does for the Black Antimatter. So I usually like to stockpile those if I can, but I want to try out all these stages to see how difficult they are. So we're going to do villains here. So let's go ahead and use maybe like an average villain, someone that's not really strong, and see how they do here in terms of damage. So who do we have that's kind of like an average villain that still has pretty good DPS? I don't know. Who do we have? Maybe Victorious? She is only level 60, so she's probably going to be kind of average. Or I can use Minerva's got some pretty good damage, so maybe not Minerva. Actually, we could use Morgan Le Fay, because Morgan Le Fay has great survivability, but she's known for her very low damage, and I do only have her at level 60, so at level 70 her damage does get better. So let's see what kind of damage she does to them here. And then she's not going to have any type disadvantage or anything like that as well. So I'm curious to see if she can do enough damage to get through this. What do they have? 1.4 million HP, or is that 14 million? I swear I don't have enough time to count all those digits there. Ah! What the heck? We got stunned. Why do we get... Don't we have invincibility on this skill? Oh, don't we have an iframe? How did you get me out of my iframe? Interesting. So... he apparently got iframe ignore for that attack. I don't know what was going on there. But anyway, let's just do some here. I do have a damage proc on her. I believe it's only like a 160 proc. I don't think it was anything too strong, and it's not like we're proccing on the correct skill anyway. Wow, they're very quick with their stuns. It's like they're stunning me in my iframe. Is her iframe not instant on the 5th skill? It might not be. But her damage looked to be pretty poor here, so you might have to use an actual stronger villain here. So you know what, let's do, I think her 3rd skill gives her some protection, right? Yeah, it gives her guard. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's see if we can stay out of harm's way a little bit better this time. I haven't used Morgan in a while here, so I'm not sure what rotation keeps her out of, or keeps her protected the most. It looks like this one's working okay. Yeah, so we'll do this rotation here. But yeah, look at how low the damage is. Rhino, can you chill, buddy? What am I... That stun took such a long time to carry over. I couldn't do an attack, and then the stun showed up. There's like a delay on the actual showing of it. So yeah, she can do about half their health from the damage, or half their health in the time limit. So we're gonna have to use someone a little bit stronger here. So let's see who else we have. Alright, so this one here, I want to try out Hydro Man. I want to see what kind of damage he does here. Because I'm curious to see if Hydro Man can get through this stage against the Sinister Six and then himself and Molten Man. Alright, so here we go. Let's... Why am I doing no damage to... Wow, okay, so we need someone that can stay protected the entire time, because their stuns are so quick. He stuns me like instantly, like the second an iframe or a skill damage immunity ends, I get stunned instantaneously. So we need someone that can deal with that. So we're probably going to use someone like... Actually, we could try out my Magneto, because my Magneto does not have a damage proc on. He is defensively built, so I think I just have like a CTB of Patience or something on him. So let's see what he can do, because he has a ton of iframes to take advantage of. So we should be okay here. Oh yeah, whoa, his damage is a lot higher. What? I didn't change it out, did I? Oh no, I have a CTB of Authority on him. But yeah, Magneto, he just wrecked this stage. Oh, he also got killed by Vulture there. Interesting. Alright, so Magneto's gonna work. What else do we have that's in between, like, Magneto? Magneto's level 7. Oh, we might need level 70s. That might be the thing here. Are they changing it so we need level 70s? You know what? Let's use, actually, there's a lot of blasts. There's only 2 blasts. Let's use Minerva, because Minerva has really good damage. So let's see if she does very low damage here. And if she does, I think you're actually going to need a level 70 for this stage. Let's find out. We're probably going to get stunned instantly. Nope. Okay. Ooh, yeah, look, her damage is really low. You need a level... Okay, so you need level 70. Not just tier 2 this time, so you need actual level 70 characters to be doing good damage this time. Because normally Minerva just like one-shot stages for me pretty much. And now, as you can see, it is taking her a little while to get through this stage. And my gosh, Molten Man in that stun is very, very annoying. Alright, so yeah, it looks like you're probably going to need a level 70 for that to do it quick enough, or really good and strong build on a level 60. Alright, so now we're going to move over here. Let's see what kind of damage we need for this stage. So pretty much just need a universal type. We could start off with Morgan again and just see what happens here, but we might need a level 70 as well. So yeah, I think the new stages 30 through 35 you might want to use a level 70s on, because it looks like level 60s are getting gimped a little bit. At least that's the impression I'm getting based on that damage. Here we go. Yeah, because I mean, her damage isn't very high anyway. Oh my gosh, and they have like all have super armor apparently, because it's not stun locking them very much at all. Yeah, the damage is really low. Okay, so we need level 70s, so I've established that. So what level 70 do I still have that I can test out here that is universal? Yeah, she's well, not the weakest, because Proxima and Corvus are weaker than her, but I don't think Proxima or Corvus will be able to do this stage. Proxima have a damage proc on, but Thor's going to be immune to probably her for some odd reason, even though it doesn't say. I don't think she's tagged as lightning damage, but Thor seems to be immune. Corvus, on the other hand, I have a defensive build on, so I just don't think he'll have enough damage. So let's go with Shadow Shell here, because I do have a damage proc on her, so hopefully she'll be able to do something here. So we'll probably just start off with the Awakening skill, get that immunity up, because she can protect herself with that. And then we can see what kind of damage she does. Okay, so now we'll pop into this, blast them a little bit. I need to remember what was her skill rotation. Okay, well, she did fine there, so yeah. Big difference in terms of the damage from 60 to 70, or your character's at level 60 versus level 70, gosh, with the stuns. Alright, let's get our bubble up here. Go, bubble, go. Yeah, we got our bubble. Alright, so here we go. Oh, and they're dead. Alright, well, I guess we don't get to try the other stage. But yeah, so level 70s are definitely recommended unless you have a really strong level 60 left over that you want to use here. But your level 60s work a lot better in Shadowland Infinite than what I just saw there on stage 30. Because your level 60 will still be pushing up to like floor 70 or something like that, floor 60. So yeah, you'd rather just save. Oh, okay, here we go. So now we're getting to the first clear rewards. Oh, so maybe that's just the new stage 30. Yeah, that's right, because that'll be the new stage, because Daredevil has moved up to floor 35, so you can't have, yeah, the new stages starting at at floor 30 instead of 31. Okay, so our first clear reward, very nice, some Cosmic Cube fragments, and we have 3 new rumbles here. So we have, alright, so we got some mutants here, it looks like. I don't, just mutant villains, because that's got his uniform there. Okay, speed type characters have an advantage, and they reflect energy. All right, and then over here we've got some more mutants, some more villains, and it looks like just like or actually he's not a mutant. What is Killmonger doing in there? Yeah, what is Killmonger doing in there? I was gonna say we got like all the beasts here, which I guess Killmonger could be. I don't know. Anyway, we have blast type characters have an advantage. Enemy units reflect physical. Okay, so just the opposite of the first one. And then over here for Groot, we have universal types have an advantage. Enemy units can reflect physical attack. So 2 physicals. And this is kind of the Asgardian one here, I guess. Anyway, so we're probably going to need level 70 characters yet again. We could try, what is this, speed? Who's weaker? Wasp is definitely weaker. Should we see if Wasp can do anything here? She is level 70. Alright, Wasp, can you do any damage? She couldn't do any damage on the earlier stages, so I highly doubt she can do any damage here, but I don't know, I'm kind of curious. Watch me get stunned before I can even get into this skill. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright, so she's doing... Oh, and I have a defensive build on her, so it's not like she even has this damage proc to help out with the damage here. Look at that damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be able to clear this in what, like 2 hours and 40 minutes? Yeah, okay, that's not happening. Let's grab someone a little more realistic here. Alright, yeah, we'll probably just use Magneto. Let's just get it over with. Yeah, let's just go with Magneto here. Should be fine. So yeah, it looks like they've upgraded the difficulty a little bit here for the end ones, because they have a lot of HP. How much HP actually is that? I'm probably gonna die while trying to actually read that. Because is that actually 25 million? Probably not. We got one. No, hold on. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, it's 2.5 million. Okay. My eyes are deceiving me. All right, here we go. Let's just clear this time. All right, Juggernaut, calm down there, buddy. Can you get out of your iframes? Because that's actually messing me up a little bit here. Wow, Sabretooth is really tanky. Seemed to go down a lot slower than the other ones, and he was had type disadvantage. All right, well, there we go. We got our first clear reward. Fantastic. So let's move on to the next stage and see what this one's got for us. All right, stage 32 is going to be entry mode. And all right, we have Doc Ock there. So Sinister 6. Ooh. Characters with the unique Spider Sense ability have an advantage here. So this is just any Spider-Verse character. I thought we could now sort by that, right? Unique. Oh yeah, Flame. Here we go. Spider Sense. Why are you black? Oh yeah, I used 2099 just because I wanted a quick clear on one of the Rocket Raccoon stages. I always do that, but normally I would save him if I was going for a high run. So are we going to need level 70s again? Because I don't have any of the other Spider-Verse characters at level 70 except for my tier 3 Spider-Man, which I could definitely use here. So let's find out. Let's just use Miles here. He's only level 60, but I want to see if he'll do damage here, because I want to see if this is different with the unique unique ability requirements. Maybe you can use level 60s here instead of needing level 70s. Oh shit, what was his skill rotation? I haven't used Miles in a long time. Whoa, 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 they're dodging everything. They're dodging everything? Do they have really high dodge? Really? Oh, that might just be the level difference. Kind of like in World Boss Ultimate, if you bring in someone that like tier 2, like if you tried with Beta Ray Bill before you got him to level 60, you would see that the World Boss just dodges all of your attacks because you're not a high enough level. So that might be, yeah, look at how many dodges are going on here. So I think that's what it is, because I don't remember it saying you need to bring someone with high dodge ignore. So let's go ahead and bring, well, Spider-Man's my only level 70 that I can try right here. So let's just grab Spider-Man and see if there's still a lot of dodging or not, because I don't think my Spider-Man has a lot of dodge ignore. Yeah, because he has a CTP of authority on him. So is it defensively built Spider-Man? So let's find out if they still dodge everything or not. Okay, well, he didn't dodge. Not seeing a lot of dodges. Yeah, there's not a lot of dodges popping up anymore. So I'm pretty sure that was just because I was level 60. So if I got my Miles Morales up to level 70, he might be able to do this, but it didn't seem like he had much survivability. I haven't played with him in a while, so I don't remember what his skill rotation is, and if he has a skill rotation that'll keep him completely safe or not. Spider-Gwen would be another one I'd be kind of interested to try as well. Am I gonna have to put a damage proc on my Spider-Man here just to clear this? I might have to actually put a damage proc. No, maybe. Come on, Spidey. Doc Ock, get out of your iframe, dude. You're making this longer than it needs to be. Oh no, we need to kill him. Tier 3, go! Kill him! Or not. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I might need to put a damage proc on my Spidey here. So yeah, these stages, they're actually need you to bring some pretty tough characters in, or some characters with nice some really high DPS. This one should be easier for Spidey because there's no combat types. So here we go, rain down, and tier 3, see what kind of damage we get. Who's taking like no damage there? Electro? Is he dodging a lot or something? Why is he, trying to kill my Spidey? I don't think so. Calm down, Vulture. Vulture, you need to get webbed up. Thank you. Alright, so now we'll do this, and then we'll kill him. Alright, well, I mean, I had to use my tier 3 Spider-Man here, but that was a defensively built one. So if you have Spider-Man at level 70 and just tier 2 with like a damage proc on him, you'll probably be fine. But again, it looks like you need level 70s for these stages, so that's quite interesting, because you don't need level 70s for Shadowland Infinite, at least not until you start getting really high up in the stages, so kind of curious about that. Decision. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes it harder for the initial clear, which I guess is good. Alright, so what was that initial clear? We got like a potential ticket or something like that. And this one is, ooh, an Odin's Blessing selector. Interesting. Is it a selector? Yeah, it is a selector, not a random. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we get a Daredevil chest here. Have they buffed these at all? It looks like they got rid of the 5-star. Or did they already do that? Oh, that 3 to 6-star. That really should be like just a 5 and a 6-star. Come on, what is this? Stage 33? Yeah, you should. I don't know. Yeah, and there shouldn't be any 3 or 4 stars in here. There should be 5 or 6-star ones. Anyway, so we have Luna and Iceman. So, oh, they're just a boss stage. So heroes with unique fire abilities have an advantage in this stage. So anyone with fire damage. And then I'm assuming this one is going to also be, yep, it's going to be fire damage as well. So you're going to need a fire damage character for one of these 2 stages. They're both boss modes. Not sure which one of them would be more annoying to fight, Luna or Iceman. Does Iceman have a lot of iframes? He's only got like 2 iframes, doesn't he? Luna has mind control and just invincibility or damage immunity. We'll try out both of them. Let's go against Luna first here. So go unique abilities. Oh, it starts off on flame. So flame, I have only 2 options at level 70. Because I'm gonna assume that level 60s don't work again. Let's just take in Ghost Panther and just see. I don't know why I keep doing this test, because every time I take in a level 60, the damage is pretty pitiful. And it might just be that dodge, because they do dodge a lot. So let's see if she dodges a lot. Hey, we're on the Daredevil stage. There are definitely dodges going on, but it's not a ton of dodges. I don't remember what kind of build I had on my Ghost Panther. I didn't really invest too much in him, but yeah, okay, there is quite a few dodges. There's a lot of dodges, so you need a level 70 here so that she doesn't dodge. So far, she didn't seem too annoying to fight, but Ghost Panther has a lot of iframes, so let's just hop in with Molten Man here. Molten Man and Red She-Hulk both do really good damage, so this might kill. So let's see, that gets our immunity up, then we do this. Oh, but she's got her damage immunity up. Ah, smack the ground. Paralyze her. Get your immunity up. Jump into the skill. Alright, let's see what kind of damage it does without that. Ooh, not very much. Interesting. Alright. She doesn't seem too bad to fight here with Molten Man. It looks like it might take the entire time, though. And what do I have on Molten Man? I think I have like a 180 proc on Molten Man. Or maybe I did put a 200. Oh, we did. Let me see. What do I have? No, I do have a 200. Okay. So I did put a 200 on him. I'm pretty sure it's a 200 with flame damage. We need to paralyze her. My damage proc is off. So let's see if we can't rotate around a little differently here. Not really using his skill rotation optimally. Of course, you can probably see that, because you would want to ideally get your 4th skill right here, hit the ground, and then line that up with the 5th skill, and then have your damage proc go off, and then you'll get a lot more damage than what I've been getting here. So we can try that. Let's see. There we go. So now we should be seeing, yeah, as you can see, the damage was like double that time. So that's kind of what you want to try to line up for Molten Man. So I don't know if actually I will try out Iceman. I just kind of want to finish this fight here. Yeah, so Molten Man works just fine. But again, you need a level 70. So that, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like you should start needing level 70s when you get, you know, high up in the stages. If they didn't have Shadowland Infinite, then, you know, I think this would be fine. But I feel like you should start requiring level 70s, you know, towards the end of the ladder. And since they have Shadowland Infinite, then maybe start needing level 70s at like floor 60 and up or something. But you know, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Do you like the fact that they're the new floors that they're adding here requires level 70s? So in the future, when they go, you know, like up to floor 40 is then going to be the new just standard Shadowland. So then we'll need 10 floors with level 70s. Let me know how you feel about that. But anyway, 34. Oh, what is this first clear reward? Stage 4 advance for, oh, it's hype enhancement. That's a cool looking ticket there. Look at that design. I like that design there for the type enhancement. That one looks really cool. So we have a relay mode with Thanos here, eh? And we got just 2 Daredevil chests. Thanos, who are you with? Cosmic Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer, eh? I guess that's an interesting pairing. Okay, so characters with Phoenix Force abilities have an advantage here. So now let's see what kind of Phoenix Force characters we have. So Phoenix Force, oh, I have all of them at level 70. So I guess I can pick and choose here. So the most free-to-play friendly is going to be Kid Omega here. I mean, a lot of people have Jean, but she does take a while to unlock. So I'm thinking of like a newer player, if they're looking to try to get through Shadowland, which I don't know if I'd recommend, you know, investing in. Well, you just have to pick one for the characters, because you're going to need 5 level 70s if you want to get to 35. So this would be one of your first level 70s then, if you're a newer player and you're trying to get through this, would probably be Kid Omega, unless you decided to, you know, buy some packs or buy some X gene selectors or something like that, then you probably would go with Namor off of that. Or if you really like Emma, you could get her from the crystal cost, because I'm assuming that any of these Phoenix Force's characters should be able to do this stage. I don't think any of them would have a problem. In terms of strength, I think that Rachel is probably the weakest in the DPS department. Maybe Magic. I just want to see what kind of damage Rachel does, so I'm going to bring in Rachel. Then I'm going to try out Magic, and then we'll just go to Kid Omega to see if you can clear this for kind of the free-to-play option. How about that? Does that sound good? Well, I mean, I guess you guys don't have a choice because that's what I'm going to try out. Alright, so here we go. Okay, come on. 5th skill, get off of cooldown. Alright, so she's looking fine here for the damage. Where's my damage proc? Was it on the 5th skill? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, there's the damage proc. Yeah, she looks fine here. We got rid of them in 30 seconds, so Rachel will do just fine. What did I have? Oh, I can't check here. I have a just a 140 proc on her, so I don't have anything too crazy on my Rachel here. So 140 proc Rachel, but they do have to be level 70. Can do that. And now let's just try out Magic. So let's grab Magic real quick, see what kind of damage she does, and then we'll move on to Kid Omega. Kid Omega has really high damage, so I don't foresee him having any problems here, but you know, I just want to have him be the clear because he's going to be the more common option that I think, whoa, most people have. What the hell happened there? I had damage immunity. Does Cosmic Ghost Rider have Pierce? I don't even remember. Does he have Pierce with that uniform? Because I have invincibility on my 5th skill. Oh, wait, was there Reflect from Silver Surfer? Oh, that could make this stage more tricky than I initially thought. There might be some Reflect going on there. Was that Reflect? What happened there? How many skills do you have with damage immunity, Silver Surfer? Can you not have damage immunity up for a second here? Because that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I died there. Reflect or Pierce or... Oh, his counterattack. His counterattack has Pierce. So that can make this a little difficult for Magic with that counterattack, because she doesn't have mind control like Rachel. So Rachel had mind control, that protected her. Emma's going to have mind control, so that'll protect her. Jean just can kind of crowd control into oblivion, so I don't think she would have any problems about getting one-shotted. So for this, if you're going to be using Magic, you need to make sure that you target Silver Surfer so that he can't get any skills off. And then you want to just keep DPSing him if possible. So just spam skills as quick as you can to make sure that Silver Surfer doesn't break free, because it looks like he is going to be your problem character here if using someone that doesn't have mind control, because when he uses his 3rd skill and does that counter attack, that seems to ruin your day. And we were doing a lot less damage this time. Why are we doing so much more damage that last round? That last round we had almost killed him by now. And now I'm doing... Oh, it's probably because my damage proc is on some random skill. Yeah, there. My damage proc is just on some random skill right now, so... Alright. So Magic might not work here, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, you know what? I just want to test all the characters here, so let me just make sure, because her mind control is going to be like the 2nd skill you use in the rotation, but her 3rd skill isn't really going to be doing damage, so let's find out what that does. Alright, so Emma, we use the 3rd skill. And then we use that, and then we use that. Oh, damage reflect. So we got his reflect up in time. So we might have to start with our... what's it called? With our mind control. So let's start with the 5th skill, and then we'll try to hop into the 4th skill. See what that does. So Silver Surfer is a lot more of a pain in the ass than I thought. Just because his reflect is so ridiculous on this stage. So now we'll do this. Then we'll... What? Why did you... Should have been in an iframe there. Okay, so now here we go. Go into this. I missed the timing there, so I'm just going to let that play out. Let's try to do that. Alright, I'm off on my damage proc right now, which is a little bit annoying. And why am I doing like no damage to them? I have a really strong build on my Emma, so I'm very surprised that I'm not doing much damage. Yeah, look at that. We're doing in the, hold on, we're doing in the 50s. Was there another requirement for this? Alright, let me just interrupt myself right here. I was just watching back the footage as I was editing this, and I did figure out what was going on here, or at least I think I did. For both Magic and Emma's case, it was their summons. So it looks like as soon as I hit them, in Emma's case, with the summons on the 3rd skill, because I missed a few times, so that's why I didn't apply right away. And then for Magic, when I summoned her little dogs, they were only on the 2nd fight that I did. On the 1st fight, I was canceling out that skill a little too early, so I wasn't actually getting the summons. So it looks like these summons are what trigger the damage reduction on the enemies here, because they get that little kind of like flexing arm, like that little strength icon next to their portraits up there. That means they're receiving 99% less damage. So you can see up there in the corner, I don't think I click on it quite yet or realize right now in this part of the video. I will realize pretty soon though, that little arm icon right there, that yellow kind of flexing bicep, means that they're taking 99% less damage, and it's because they got hit by the clones or the summons, and I guess those are not considered Phoenix Force characters. So since they're not considered Phoenix Force characters, they get that buff that makes it so they take almost, you know, no damage. So keep that in mind if you want to use Magic or Emma. Don't use their summons and you should be okay. You just have to, you know, find a way to keep them alive. So I just wanted to point that out so that everyone's not confused here. So it's not that their uniforms are not being counted, it's the summons are kind of messing things up. So now let's get back to the video here, and I guess I'll probably just skip ahead to when I actually do the clear because I get a little annoyed here and I do a few more tests. So let's just skip ahead to when I use Kid Omega. So I guess Namor would work here, but you kind of gotta RNG that first spot right there and don't get don't get reflected into oblivion. Alright, so now let's just go to Kid Omega, the one that most people are probably going to be using here anyway. So this is probably the one that you want to see the most. So let's see what happens. Alright, so boom, boom. I went through my skills a little too quickly there. Alright, so Kid Omega, yeah, okay, luckily Kid Omega is working just fine. I don't see that BS 99% damage reduction popping up. So, okay, so you can use Kid Omega here just fine, which I guess is all that matters. I don't really need to use Magic or Emma here, but I'm just very surprised at why they weren't working, because I don't know, people probably would like, there might be more fans of Magic and Emma than there are of Kid Omega here, so they might have Magic or Emma at level 70, but not Kid Omega. So just to clear the stage, they'd have to build up Kid Omega to level 70 if their only other, you know, Phoenix Force options were Magic and Emma. But, oh, I'm forgetting completely forgot about Cyclops. Cyclops gets Phoenix Force with his uniform, so a lot of people probably have him at tier 3, so you could probably use tier 3 Cyclops here just fine. I never bought the uniform, which you could probably tell since he didn't show up when I was selecting the Phoenix Force characters. So yeah, Cyclops will probably also work here just fine, but it looks like Kid Omega is going to be a great option. So now we're moving on to 35, which is, yeah, just Daredevil again. So we get this Mega Tier 2 ticket, which is quite nice. So I'm happy about that. I don't think there's going to be any changes to the fight here with Daredevil, except that now you're probably going to need a level 70 character, opposed to before when you could just use a Tier 2 character. So who do we want to try here to test that out? Let's just do Minerva again, maybe. Actually, he's got a lot of dodge, doesn't he? Well, actually, we can just see. So let's try it out with level 60. So let's see if they buffed the Daredevil stage as well. Because before, this stage itself didn't require level 70. So it might just be the new stages maybe they programmed in. Or is it just because the floors dodge, 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 dodge. He's dodging everything. There's some more dodges. We get over here. We got some more dodges. We got some more dodges. Yeah, so he's dodging everything, so we need a level 70. You know what? Let's just use Mr. Wolverine here. Wolverine's got, what, 40% ignore dodge on his 4th skill, so let's pop that and see if Wolverine can at least do this stage. Or if Daredevil has been beefed up a little too much for Wolverine here. Which would be kind of sad. I really want my tier 3 Wolverine to be able to do this. If he can't, I'm going to be pretty sad about that. Come on, let's get our... Oh, we missed our damage proc. It looks like at least we're going to have the damage here. I mean, he is a tier 3. Even if he's not the strongest tier 3, he's still a tier 3. Ah, go tier 3 skill. Did we even get a damage proc with the tier 3 skill? I didn't even notice. Why are we stunned again? Wolverine, stop getting stunned. Come on, buddy. You would think you'd be like immune to stun. You can just out heal any kind of brain damage or concussion that might stun you. Come on now. Tier 3. Oh, no damage proc. No damage proc. Damage proc on the 2nd skill. Of course it is. Bad damage proc. Alright, well anyway, we got through this just fine here. Come on, finish him. Finish him. You can do it, Wolverine. Stop getting stunned, buddy. We got stunned a lot, but there we go. We got our Mega Tier 2 ticket. So yeah, those final stages are actually a lot more difficult now. You need to use some pretty strong characters to get through it. They need to be level 70, which is something as well. So yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts about the new floors of Shadowland here. Do you like them? Do you think that the rest of the kind of floors should be revamped to be more difficult as well? Or do you think this is a little too much in terms of difficulty and they should save it for later on in like Shadowland Infinite floors and not for just the regular standard floors? Or do you think they should kind of rethink how they've done the system here, where we have like the standard Shadowland and then Shadowland Infinite? Do you think like some games they have like 2 different kind of towers or something like that? So we could have stage 1 through 35 be one tower, and then after you clear that tower it opens up another like just complete tower or something like that, and then that tower starts at floor 1 again, but say for that one you have to use like all level 70s, or only level 70 characters can do damage. So for this first set of floors you're just going to be able to use anyone that's like level 60, and then maybe tier 2 when you get halfway through, and then move on to the next tower, and then that's going to be all level 70 characters. So, you know, just kind of separate it that way. So it'll be like Shadowland, and then, I don't know, like Shadowland Extreme for the other tower, just to be a little redundant there. But anyway, yeah, so let me know your thoughts on that. But that's going to be it for this video here. I'll try to trim this down a little bit because I did quite a bit of testing, so my recording's a little bit long, so I don't want to let you, or make you sit through all of that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.